Okay, given 3-4 minutes for people to join, but I'll already start by introducing myself. Welcome in this TikTok advertising webinar. The idea is to give you an overview of everything you need to know to get started with advertising on TikTok. I'm Alex. I'm the head of training here at CLICKTRUST. I've been working in the digital advertising for 11 years now, and I'm also a cooking lover. For those who just joined, so welcome in this TikTok webinar. The objectives for today, the schedule for today is going to be how is TikTok redefining what social media is, to TikTok campaigns, one we run, and whatever we learn from them. And we'll finish with a ultimate checklist for launching a successful campaign on TikTok. The introduction now. TikTok is the buzzword of the moment, but how much influence does it really have and why you should consider it? Then we'll move on into our view on TikTok. Is it shaping the advertising of the future? How is it redefining what social media is? And just for the record, we're not an influencer marketing company, so do not expect information on TikTokers and who's the highest TikToker in Belgium, but more on how to run ads campaign and our vision of how TikTok is impacting the social media as a whole. Okay, let's start. How is TikTok redefining what social media is? Let's go, enjoy the ride. If you have questions, do not hesitate to use the chat. I have a view on the chat and I'll make sure to answer your question. Google search volume for TikTok, usage of TikTok boomed. If you check that at the numbers, it is linked in Europe to the pandemic, while some other trending social media, if you remember, during the start of the pandemic, like Clubhouse or House Party, did not really end well. TikTok continues to grow in user and usage, and its popularity continues to grow. That's something really, really important to know. It continues to grow, and we can see that the global search volume for TikTok almost tripled in the last 2 years. Facebook, Meta, but Facebook as a social media is still the #1 in user with more than 3 billion users, and it is followed by Instagram with 1.4 billion users. YouTube and WhatsApp, they both have 2.5 and 2 billion users, are sometimes also considered a social platform because they both allow you to talk to a community, a YouTuber or a WhatsApp group. But as a real social media tool, TikTok is now the #3 in the world with 1 billion users and 945 million users, which are more than 18 years old, so you can show them advertising. With a 15% growth in last year and 121 new users, it is the fastest growing social media at the time. There are privacy concerns. Tim Cook from Apple, Sundar Pichai from Google, both expressed their concern this summer on data transfer from US to China. Kind of funny when you know all the buzz in Europe at the moment in GDPR and Europe sending data to the US, but that's another topic. The second concern is that TikTok is still, depending on which market you're targeting, its audience is still pretty young. Let's check some numbers in Belgium. TikTok in Belgium already has more than 3 million users, and in average, a user goes 8 times a day to TikTok for a total screen time of 70 minutes a day. If you compare it to YouTube, in average it's 54 minutes, Facebook is 40 minutes, and Instagram 31 minutes. So we'll see that TikTok is a very strong social media, getting you into a bubble of usage and screen time. There are more than 21 billion videos that are viewed every month in Belgium. The biggest community, as I mentioned, the biggest community of users who can be shown ads are still the 18-25. They represent 46% of the user, but we see a shift also towards user 25 plus, and especially 25 to 45. Split male female is in favor of female, and yes, TikTok for Business is available for everyone who wants to advertise in Belgium. We'll have more on that later. Is it a threat to Google? Check with your kids or your friend's teenager, ask them, but the chance is high that they do not use Google to search for information. Everything within the platform, within TikTok or Instagram. Google is taking it seriously and made several announcements during its latest I/O show on search that they will adapt search and maps for TikTok generation. So to have it more visualized using more videos and insight. You can see people, and we'll see that there's a variety of content that is available on TikTok that is amazing. Here, people showcasing what you can do and quick and easy solution on Excel, or here a showcase of a new opening restaurant. It could be a threat also to Google Maps. It could also not impact search and maps, but other social platforms and other ways of doing advertising. What about Google Shopping or Instagram? When you see that a video for the top 10 Amazon finds and things like that, tops at 33 billion views. And when you have the hashtag shopping, we'll see the importance of the hashtag. The hashtag shopping has 37 million views. Also, if we go to YouTube or Twitter, if we go to YouTube, you might all know that how powerful skincare and makeup routines are. It's a trending topic all the time on YouTube. But when you see that hashtag skincare tops with 125 billion views, it's amazing how many people are using and checking those kind of videos. But not only the social video is impacted. What about Twitter? When you see that Ryanair is making a Twitter buzz-like videos and interacting directly with their customer on their platform. So yes, all social media will be impacted. Now, our view on campaigns, what we've learned running campaigns on TikTok, and how to measure success of campaigns from a campaign walled garden like TikTok. I'm checking if there's a questions. No question at the moment. So let's start with TikTok Vision. That's what they see. Their view on the purchase is not linear. They are shifting away from the classic see, think, do framework that we've been using a lot to something that is not linear. And if you look at how the usage is of that retail path, that purchase path, it also can be mimicked as a bubble, a TikTok bubble content, bringing people back to the videos, back to the purchase, from discovery to consideration. You buy, you make a review, you participate in a community, and then you start back again and again and again. Also, discovering something new is something really important for TikTok user, learning something new, and also engaging and inspiration. We'll see that direct impact on purchase will be difficult to measure, but TikTok is an excellent channel to draw attention to your product, to have people discovering it, getting inspired, giving a review, etc., etc. There is another famous hashtag on TikTok with almost 8 billion views, is just TikTok made me buy it. That shows how much influence it can have. But how do we measure your campaign performance then? TikTok campaigns, it's not going to be an easy task. TikTok is, for the moment, better used for awareness and traffic acquisition. Even when you have a Shopify account, we're going to see that it's important if you have a Shopify account that you link it. It's easy to link it to your TikTok business center, but you will be limited in direct sales. Direct response is not something that you will be able to measure and analyze easily. Also in those days of GDPR, cookies, etc., etc. We highly recommend to set up a proxy KPI to measure something within the 24 hours, to measure the impact it has on your campaign and the impact it can have also on other channels. We highly recommend also using a media mix modeling that could help explain the impact of your campaigns. On that note, we'll have a quick side note on how a media mix modeling is working. It's a statistical calculation that will check the investments you have and try to attribute the sales to the investment, and trying to show you based on regression analysis what's the impact of memorization, saturation, and does your campaign have an impact on your sales. On that nutshell, meet Licta. It's a sister company from CLICKTRUST. They have a toolkit for marketing measurement and to build and help you build a media mix modeling platform. We will have a presentation on Licta and all the possibilities of media effectiveness starting in January. Now back to TikTok. TikTok campaigns themselves, performance quality improve by using audiences. So create as much audiences as you can. We'll see also that you can, compared to Meta, still have a lot of information on your audiences. So use audiences in here. Quick note, audiences take time to build and to grow, so be sure to have longer campaign. Platform benchmark will help you optimize. It's a new tool, it's a new way of doing ads. So yeah, platform benchmark can help you optimize. CTR and viewed content is higher when you have a specific ad for your audience. Example, you target a student audience, you will have a student ad, a gamer audience, a gamer ad, and so on and so on and so on. Completion rate also has an impact on the CTR. So if people stay longer on your ad, it will improve your CTR. Now into the ultimate checklist for launching a successful campaign on TikTok. Checking if there are questions at the moment. Still no questions. So we'll go into our checklist on the best practice and what to check before starting a campaign. You can hear it, sound on. Videos with any type of audio get more impressions. 93% of the best performing videos use a trending sound. We'll see, and there are hashtags, there are trending sound. Watch out to the music. High resolution, make high quality content. Videos in a higher resolution have almost 6% more impressions. 83% of the best performing videos are in HD. HD quality is a must. Be quick, but don't rush. Videos between 25 and 34 seconds have 2% more impression. And as we've seen also, when people stay longer on your videos, CTR is higher. So do not hesitate in making videos that are between 20 and 30 seconds. Think vertical and full screen. 9:60 ratio video have 60% more impression. Vertical videos have 40% more uplift. It is super important to take into account that it's going to be vertical and it's going to be full screen.
We're finding so many.
Use content creator and trending topics. Content creator are used to native content and they already have an audience. You check and use the hashtag. You would be amazed by how many amount of videos are already created. Here we have a video on waterproofing a pipe, and waterproofing hashtag has already 41 million video views. That's amazing. In terms of best practice, no swipe up. It's not Snapchat, it's not Instagram story. A swipe up, you're going to the next video. Really important also, a strong call to action. The usage of hashtag and a call to action in correlation with your hashtags. Those are the best practice for the moment. Where the magic happens, TikTok Business Center. This is where you can request and open your account. This is where you will be able to manage your different accounts, promote your ads, create your ads, check the creative center, create your pixel, and also request whitelisting. We can see that whitelisting is important. If you're used to Meta Business Manager, you will see that it's almost a copycat of Meta Business Manager. In your global business center, you will also have access to your catalogs. This is where you will be able to create your pixels. You can create also a TikTok account. We'll come back on that problematic, but you can see that the look and feel of the TikTok Business Center is kind of ringing a bell and saying it might be Meta Business. A copycat also, if you go into the Ads Manager, a copycat of Meta Ads Manager, almost identical. Watch out if we have a French audience. Assets and audience are translated into active and information. It does not always make sense. Your assets, you will be able to find information on your events, your audience, and your instant page. What's an instant page? An instant page is going to create a native sort of website, so people stay within TikTok and don't go to an external website. You'll see in your campaign, it will also be quite similar to Meta Ads Manager, to a LinkedIn Manager, to a Twitter Ads Manager, to a Snapchat. You will have your campaign where you will have an advertising objective, you will have a budget, a creative split, then you'll move into your ad group where you'll be targeting your audiences, your demographics, like location, gender, age, and so on, your content exclusion or inclusion, your budget, your schedule, your bidding and optimization, and then your ad, depending on who you are tying to. Speaking of ad, go into the TikTok Creative Center. It is an excellent tool to check benchmarks and information about ads. You can select them by creative, by country, by industry, by objective, and it will give you insights in terms of CTR, clicks, conversion, view rate, etc., 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 etc. It's an excellent source to check for benchmark and results comparison. In our checklist, first is to create an account. It's not mandatory to create an account, so you can advertise on TikTok without creating a video account. Only create an account if you're going to use it, if you're going to push content in it. It's exactly like for Instagram. If you create an account, create content for it. The second important point, when you set up your campaign, ask to be whitelisted. This allows you to have access to your customer match list. It is a manual process that you can request, but you need to be whitelisted to use customer match list. Also really important, set up your pixel in advance. It's easier, and we highly recommend to use GTM to create your pixel. If you have a Shopify, link your Shopify. It's directly integrated in the TikTok Business Center. A quick tip, when you do your setup, bulk upload is buggy, do it manually. is going to be time consuming, but unfortunately, it's the only way to be sure. In terms of budget, we recommend in average 10K for 1 month of campaign. Watch out, a little bit like for LinkedIn ads, like for Snapchat, there's a minimum amount that you need to spend per day per ad group. That amount is 20 euros. Just take that in mind when you want to run campaigns and have multiple ad groups. The average CPMs are between 50 cents and 2 euros. The average CPC between 5 cents and 30 cents, and the average CTR between 0.8% and 1%. Important also, visuals. Do not use Facebook or YouTube creatives. Has a wide variety of visuals and also have different lengths from 9 to 25 seconds, not only a 10 second. Have a wide variety so you can test, have a wide variety of visuals so you can also link it to your target group, to hashtags, and so on and so on. Important for the visual, create visuals for TikTok. Here we have an example. One of our clients, Zuni, I'll let you check. Is it French? They're only targeting Wallonia and Brussels, but it's showing you what a TikTok ad should be.
POV, tu quittes tes parents pour commencer ta nouvelle vie étudiante, tu déballes tes cartons, tu rencontres tes nouveaux colocs, cool. Sauf que, tu n'as pas de connexion internet, alors tu cherches un nouvel opérateur internet pas cher, et tu finis par tomber sur Zuni. En 3 clics tu t'inscris et hop, tu reçois ton modem. Internet illimité super rapide, sans engagement, 29 € par mois. Allez viens, on est bien.
L'internet qui...
POV.
You can see, compared to an all-around format, which has also a strong call to action, etc., but it's an all-around format that could have been used, for example, on Instagram, on Snapchat, etc., etc. You see that the first format is really created for TikTok, and creating TikTok content will help you also push it and have it being shown more likely. In terms of campaign, if we go to awareness, optimize based on platform benchmarks. Check also what the others are doing, go to the creative center and check the benchmarks in terms of viewability, interaction, and so on. For traffic campaigns, use promotion, discount with a strong call to action. And if you want to build a community, have followers, use content creators. TikTokers are talking directly to your audience and to what's important for you. One last feature, the new features that are available now in TikTok Business Center, dynamic showcase ads and catalog ads. They are AI generated ads based on your product feeds. It's still in beta and you need to spend at least 5,000 euro to be able to use it, but it will get out of beta in the coming weeks or months, and it might be interesting for you if you have a product feed. Top view ads, basically non-skippable full screen ads, if you really want to showcase your ad. Top feed ads is if you want to have a guaranteed number of impressions of reach and frequency, you will use top feed ads. Before I jump into the conclusion, I see that there are 2 questions. It's okay. Conclusion, TikTok is the sum of all social media with all the benefits, but also the bad sides. And really important, it's here to stay. So it's not only a buzzword, it's going to stay and it's going to shift in terms of usage and might draw people from Instagram, from Twitter, from Facebook, and so on and so on. Measure the impact not only based on the platform benchmark, but also check the impact it has on other source of traffic, on the proxy KPI, and if you have the possibility, use a media mix modeling to showcase the impact of TikTok. third and most important one, it's a new grammar for creative content, and really use the audience targeting, investigate the hashtag and how you talk to your audience. That's it for me. On TikTok, I'm checking if there are other questions. No questions? Then thank you very much. You can contact me on alexander@clicktrust.be. This TikTok webinar is part of a global CLICKTRUST training on social media. Our next meeting in terms of webinar will be on SEO and link building in 2 weeks now. And in January, our first webinar of 2023 will be on LICTA and media mix modeling. Thanks everyone for joining. Have a good Friday. Have an excellent weekend. Bye.